Great use of sound to create tension, suspicion, and unease to make it a very visceral experience for me as the viewer. I love the camera shots where they acted as if it was the lead's point of view to expand on that immersive quality. And really, no talking was needed, as it was really sharp, slick, clean, and clear storytelling, which is what we're looking for in a short. So I thought that was really well executed.
I thought the premise of this film was really interesting, how it was all happening inside of a writer's head as he was experiencing writer's block, or at least that's how I interpreted it. I thought the reveal of that at the end, when he pulls out an instrument and starts to play as if he's just had, you know, an idea strike him, was clever. So music really played a big part in this film, and it did a really great job of switching moods and tones within. Um, so initially, of course, the music is creating suspense, and sort of faking you out, making you think that something's going to jump out at you. And then, of course, that music also helps to dissolve the tension near the end of the film when he sees himself, only to get distorted and creepy again when the killer emerges. So music definitely helped with tone here. And yeah, I think the reveal at the end was also done very, very well.
I thought this was a really cool concept and executed really rather well. Just found it interesting enough that, it had me leaning in. I was curious to how things were going to develop, and I was pleasantly surprised when they did. Really, again, just great execution, strong direction, and a really strong performance from one actor playing himself at various ages. Yeah, so all in all, I really enjoyed this one.
This one also has this implied cyclicality to its story, which I think is working well here as well. The film is quite tense throughout, which I always appreciate. The ending is pretty surprising. It does quite a bit to make you reconsider not just the events leading up to that ending, but also what's going to happen for the characters after the film ends and after that particular sequence. Cinematography here also very solid. Does a really good job of capturing this very familiar space, just a house that the protagonist of the film has become trapped in. It's kind of a classic horror thing, turning the familiar into something threatening. I think that the filmmakers are doing a good job with that here. I think the actor's performance is selling it. I think that the way that the film is shot and edited is selling it.
They kept throwing the noise from he heard something upstairs and he heard something downstairs. And so he's really off-put, which makes us really off-put because we don't have any other perspective besides the man sitting in the room with the shotgun. And you don't know which room that is. Clearly he hasn't found it yet, but clearly that man is not really making any noise. So to have all of this other noise being thrown is really, it's an interesting way to set it up, because then, like I said, as the audience, we're trying to figure it out when we only have his perspective of he's checking all these different places or he's hearing different things and nobody knows what's going on. And then to have all of it come at the end to different versions of himself at different ages, and that kind of be the build, what everything was building towards, I thought was so interesting and such a great idea, such a great concept. To have it loop back again at the beginning, back to the beginning again and back to then he hears the noise, I thought was so smart.
Sean Meldrum's face, which really is the visual that keeps this film going forward. Anyway, as with so many horror-like films, there's a bump in the night, and Sean goes to look. Now, again, I get back to his face. The story is told in Sean Meldrum's face. Now, I won't tell the story. I will say that besides the visuals of, like I said, concentrating on the main actor, the setting, the props fit the mood, fit the idea perfectly. It looks like a real space.
The shots were very well paced, well thought out. It was a movie that had a suspenseful vibe to it. And the ending was pretty amazing, pretty interesting how the ending happened. It wasn't any point where I could anticipate what was going to happen next.